World's worst podcast host.
Welcome to the Bleeding Burgundy podcast, a Washington Commanders podcast for fans, by fans. With your host, Jesse Martin.
What are you talking about? You're out of your mind.
John Taman.
We finally got professional football back. This is going to be fun.
Scott Hartley.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
Max Taylor.
As long as you got Jaden Daniels, you got a chance to win.
Spanning the eras of Washington football. Honoring the past. Commanding the future. And now, the world's worst podcast host, John Taylor.
Hey, everybody. I am the world's worst podcast host. I am John Taman. And tonight, if you've never seen the world's worst podcast host show you why he's the world's worst podcast host, trust me when I tell you, folks, it's been that kind of day. Ladies and gentlemen, I had a whole thing planned out that I was going to say when I came on the show that was fucking funny. It was goddamn hilarious. Right now, you would be laying on the floor of your vehicle or wherever you are right now listening to this podcast or watching us in laughter. But it's been that kind of day, and I completely forgot because I am the world's worst podcast host. And, you know, the thing is about me saying this kind of shit is I'm supposed to be using this time so that I can go find Jesse's music and pull it up so that I can introduce our friend. God damn it, where the fuck is this music? I think that this is probably part of the show now. Where's the fuck the music? Hey, there he is over there. My good friend from Southeast Virginia, Jesse Martin. There he is.
Where's his music?
There he is. I'll tell you what, now, ladies and gentlemen, he is available. Now, I also remind you, I did say ladies and gentlemen, so whatever you want to say. How you doing today, Jesse? I know. I do that to you all the time.
It's been kind of a shit day.
Yeah?
Really shit
You
day.
and me both.
Yeah, you know, my car breaks down on Sunday. It's in the middle of the fucking highway on Route 17. Big
Right
ass
now?
fucking, yeah, well, it was on Sunday, right?
Okay, good.
Luckily, I was like kind of tilted, so I was able to push it across 3 lanes of traffic into this area. Get it towed. All right, alternator's out because everything dead. Got the alternator fixed. Bam, fucking awesome. Well, guess what? The alternator blowing that out destroyed my fuel module, and that's another freaking $700 right there.
I'm going to tell you right now,
Yeah.
if there's one thing that television taught me, invest in a chief engineer. Put him in the trunk. So when something happens and you say, the alternator's out, he can call you back up. I'm doing all I can, Captain. And he can get something working and get your ass out of the way.
No, I have a fucking mechanic that's a buddy of mine. That's the labor is basically I'm paying $100 labor. It's the fucking the price of parts for an alternator. I remember when alternators were $100.
Mhm.
They were $600 now for my car for just a fucking alternator. Yeah.
And you know, with an alternator, you never know what you're going to get. It's either going to be this or that or this or that.
Which is
Speaking of
ridiculous.
people that you never know what you're going to get when they're on the show, Gar's our good friend from Barrow and Furnace. By the way, you're under the gun, aren't you, my friend? There's Scotty. I noticed somebody sent us a message that said that your house is like ground zero.
It could be. It could well be soon. Yeah, we never know. Depends on if Vladdy the Baddie decides to send his stuff towards us. Yeah, we'll see what happens there. But yeah, it's been targeted as a place of interest.
Well, I mean, honestly, wherever you go, and really, since you weren't on the show last week, we didn't want to give away the location, ladies and gentlemen, where he was, but he was trying to negotiate a ceasefire between Russia and Ukraine.
I was. Yeah, I had a wonderful weekend with Carlos, the cabin boy. Yeah, it was good fun.
Oh, there. No, we didn't know that, but okay, we'll take it. Sure. Scotty found himself in a gay bar.
No, I didn't. No,
No?
there is. Yeah. No.
Oh, Carlos, hope you had a good time. Anyway, speaking of a good time, there's my son Max over there. How you doing?
I mean, I guess you're here for a good time, not a long time. How you doing, Dad?
I'm doing fine. You know, I got to make a joke about everybody, and I guess that's a good enough one for you.
Thanks. I guess I get good enough.
Anyway, so how goes the wedding planning since you are planning a wedding?
Catering is all but booked.
Catering is booked. Here's the thing:
Food is expensive.
it is expensive,
You got
but
the
I'm glad you bought it this
got the
year.
importance.
The thing is this: I hope nobody orders the fish because he's not getting married till 2027. If the food is expensive now and then he ordered the fish, it's just going to be rotten by then. Anyway, speaking of people that eat rotten fish, from up in Ireland, there's our good friend Tony Wheat. How are you? That's Scotty. Don't give me the crap. I'm just trying to make this shit up as I go along. He's Scotty over there.
Hey, you couldn't be closer to the truth, John. I just had a couple of bits of smoked salmon tonight with some spuds.
Oh,
With
boy.
some spuds. There you go. Now that's
Now, is that just what you call your buddies at the bar, or
no? He
What?
calls his buddy. He was smoking with some salmon. Salmon were like, dude, I'd fucking go upstream and spawn right now, but I don't even fucking feel like getting off the couch.
Hey, dude, I just can't be ass. Can't be ass smoke going up this stream, man. Yeah, they were they were lively. The green beans were lively. It was just that's how I roll. The missus is away, so I have to look after myself, which is a bit
Fuck yeah,
difficult.
man! I'll tell you what. When my wife's away, green beans are. That's how you fucking roll when we're in this house.
I felt gourmet by putting 2 fillets of pre-chili baked salmon in the air fryer for 10 minutes, boiling some
Chili
spuddies
baked.
up, and getting some green beans. I felt like
Boiled some
Gordon fucking
spuddies up.
Ramsay.
Boiling some spuddies.
That's the most Irish thing that I've ever heard.
There you go, ladies and gents. Now, look, man, I'll tell you what. Here we are in America. Everybody's here for the World Cup, and you get a true flavor of the international scene here on the Transatlantic Podcast Network, which we're gonna, it doesn't really mean jack fuck, but it sounds good. doesn't it?
Ireland's not in the World Cup, you see, so
I noticed.
yeah. They've taken to the fact that the Cape Verde captain plays for Shamrock Rovers in Ireland and is the captain of Shamrock Rovers. So basically now Ireland is living its best life vicariously through Cape Verde.
Yeah, and what part of Virginia? Because 17 runs through the entire state, pretty much goes all the way from
Yeah.
York County to West Virginia.
All righty.
All right, so there you go, ladies and gents. If you need
geography lesson
No,
there.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
Virginia.
I'm
Is
in
that-
the chat said. Let me
That's
put that out
So
there.
you got to put them things up there. Yam says, sorry to hear about your car troubles, Jesse, but I only live one exit away from 17. If you're talking about 17 in Virginia, so anytime you need a hand when you're stuck in this neck, hit me up. He is right. 17 does go a long way. But you should hit him up anyway. Make him get on to 17. Just say, I'm just down the road a piece and have him drive a few hours till he runs.
Stafford? Oh, that's only 4 hours away.
yeah,
from
Jesse Yam's going to commit himself to a 4-hour car ride to come help Jesse on the side.
Yeah.
Why not?
That reminds
I
me.
appreciate the thoughts, Yam.
And it'll go both ways. I'm sure, Yam, when you get in trouble, call Jesse. He'll come out and find you.
Yeah.
Or he'll send one of his road crew. Now,
I mean, Yam probably has a Japanese phone number, so those are like,
Jesse's
I
phone
think
will
it goes straight to the spam folder. Right
Jesse's phone will explode if that tries to come across.
All right. So anyway, there was some Commanders news this week. It's actually Minicamp started today, man. So it sounds like we really don't know what the fuck we're talking about. And welcome to the Bleeding Burgundy podcast. Commanders Minicamp started today. I don't think there's really any news to talk about other than that Dan Quinn talks about nobody really. He had things to say today about let's see.
Bill's practicing.
Yeah,
so all the worry about Bill should be over with.
That's good. He talked about Ko Keho, right? He talked about him. He talked about the other guy. Who's that tight end that he talks about all the time?
Lawrence Cager.
There you go. Lawrence Cager, the guy who the fuck. I love it. All right. Dan fills up press conferences with nothing but words. I love it. People get all like, well, who's it? Why is he talking about these? You know what? Who cares? I don't want him talking about Terry. I don't want him talking about Bill. I don't want him talking about Antonio Williams. I don't want to talk about anybody. Let him talk about Lawrence Cager. All right. That's it. Just fill up the room with words. Jesse, what do you think about what you've read?
Talking about players like that, I mean, it spawns competition. I think this year is going to be all these players. They watch these interviews. They want to see if their name's fucking called,
Sure.
But
Lawrence Cager's mom is fucking thrilled.
Yeah, I'm saying if you're a fucking player, and you're like
Thinks he's
fifth
an
on
old
the
pro.
goddamn, you're fifth on the depth chart. Sure, I mean, it's just I think this is going to be the most competitive training camp that we've seen from this team in a very, very long time.
I'm glad. I mean, other than 2024, we had a pretty competitive camp. Now, Tony, if you were Lawrence Cage's mom, would you be, boiling him up some spooties right about now? For
Well, I mean, I'd be boiling up because I think that the way that Quinn's talking him up, he's going to be an All-Pro this year. People like Lawrence. Dan's been talking about you, and DQ talking about you again. You could be on for 90 catches for 1,200 yards this year.
Oh,
and Lawrence is going, "Fucking hell, Mom, get real."
So, of course, we see a bunch of 4-second videos of guys in shorts, right? Of which we can make absolutely nothing. But we're going to the Super Bowl. Look, man, I'll tell you what. I saw one clip, very easy, quick clip of just a short pass, no coverage, no nothing, to Chigakonkwo. And, dude, when he turned around to start to just jog up the field, his thighs were the size of a fucking Goodyear blimp. He is going to hurt people. When he turns upfield, if you give him even like 3 open yards of yak,
You're looking at thighs, huh?
to death, dude. Oh, man, I couldn't help but see him. They were massive. As soon as he turned around, you could see this guy is going to be the man this year. What did you say, Tony? 80 catches, 1,200 yards just a minute ago?
No, that was Lawrence Cager.
I don't give a shit. You can boil them spooties up for fucking Chig because he's doing it.
I don't know. Apparently, sources, these experts say that Jaden's footwork is all wrong. Or what did that dickhead say?
Was that the one,
like a 4-second clip?
Was it the guy who thought that? I don't know if because Jaden looked 3 different ways.
Oh yeah, he was like, I'd be very, very concerned about this.
There was a dude who analysed a pass over the middle.
That was an OTA too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was a pass to a Okonkwo that some dude overanalyzed by saying this is a bad sign. Yeah. This is a bad sign and doesn't bode well for the regular season because he's like having to throw over the middle and he's extending the receiver and he's going to get the receiver killed and all. It's like, man.
What's really funny?
It's
just
June.
Days prior to that, the same dude put out a message. You can't take anything away from a clip from Minicamp. And it's like,
isn't it about this? Isn't it about this time now where we're getting towards training camp when Jesse starts seeing things that are big?
Well, you
not just
Jesse was Mr. Pessimist, right? By now he'd be crying the blues. Now he's the other way, right? He's
not really. I mean, I think.
Well, yeah, you are a lot more optimistic these days about things than you used to be when I met you.
Well, because I believe in our quarterback, and I think.
Well, no, I mean, I can remember you being optimistic about Emmanuel Forbes. Let's be real.
Well, I mean, I think
he had
everybody except for Scotty was optimistic about Emmanuel Forbes.
I was right though.
Yeah,
for once. Man's got legs like an Ethiopian fucking runner. I mean,
Jesus Christ.
Hey, don't forget, he's
so
coming
my
to town
friend out
this year.
there, we didn't mean anything. All right. So anyway, Minicamp started up today. Bill practiced. I'm happy with that. I'm trying to get this show on track here.
Are we going to talk about the elephant in the room here?
The elephant in the room. Oh, wait a minute. Let me find that.
Not that, Jesse.
Jesus.
Dear me. The elephant. Jesus Christ. For people tuning into this show, they would think we don't know what the hell we're doing. I ain't seen that in a while. I sure do love it when the elephant.
It's the bike.
Your bike. Just
every time he gets me.
Bike. All right, hold on. All right. So what's the elephant in the room, Scotty? Tell me.
The elephant in the room is that Brandon Ayuk is apparently living with Jaden Daniel and Jaden Daniel's mum and dad.
Well, yeah, it's because he doesn't have a house. He hasn't had a job in 2 years.
Well, and Jason Lackenflora has said that apparently
hold on, let me put that in the book.
Rock and roller.
There's a reason he got ran out of Baltimore, all right?
Jason Fauna and Flora. Yeah. He said that Brandon Ayuk apparently is going to be released prior to training camp by the 49ers.
Oh, shocker.
Today they said, "Oh, the 40."
Who'd have thought it?
So he's gonna get cut in the next 6 weeks. Thanks, Jason.
Well, they've realised now that someone's told Brandon Ayuk that to force him to release him, he's going to have to turn up at training camp. So rather than that pony and whatever show, they're just going to go. If they've got any brains whatsoever, they'll cut him now, and they'll also cut him well before training camp, because otherwise they're going to get this all summer. Now, whether they will or not, I don't know, but they'll certainly.
Yeah, it will be Brandon Ayuk watch in San Fran until
exactly.
So,
Exactly.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense for them to keep him.
Just cut bait now.
Yeah.
You made your point.
They said today that they were preparing to release him, and I'm wondering what the fuck that means.
I think it's going to happen.
How do you prepare to release somebody?
They're typing up the.
What are they doing?
They're typing up.
They're washing his dirty laundry. Make sure he has got some clean underwear.
Tomorrow they're going to say we've uncapped the pen to sign the release form. Stay tuned.
Something's happened in the background that we don't know about, I reckon, so far, and we'll soon find out. But
I do think that Jaden Daniels' mum being an NFL representative now of a player, through Jaden being his agent and a registered agent, I think she's had a word with him, because a lot of the videos that we saw last week are no longer available on Instagram. He's taken them down. Seems like it was someone's had a word and said, listen, that's probably not the right attitude to have if you want to get away. And it seems a bit more sensible. But yeah, there's been a lot of digging on social media. People saying, "Oh, that house is where Jaden lives. This is look at the trees outside. Look at this. Look at that." I was like, "Wow." I mean, honestly, it's just like, this is crazy.
If you really want to know,
too many doctorates on the wall and diplomas and stuff like that, and I'm like,
what's that guy's name?
Okay.
There's a guy who's on YouTube or he's on Twitter. He's somewhere on social media. You tell him, you give him a picture and say, "Where am I?" And dude, he's amazing. Man, he'll not only find
unbelievable.
He's always right too. Yeah.
Right. So let's turn him on to Brandon Ayuk and find out just what's going on with this. The rest of you people, holy crap, that's called stalking everybody, trying to figure it out by taking Google Earth pictures of the freaking Jaden Daniels' parents' house. Whatever.
There's a bin outside that looks blue and the others look red. Oh, I found him. Yeah, there he is. It's like, what?
Right. If Jason Lockland Flores, or I don't even want to say that. That's
Jason Faulkner and Flora. That's what it calls.
He's just going to come back to DC, isn't he? He got kicked out of Baltimore.
No, but you know what? I'm going to apologize for saying that, because that denotes something else, and that's not what I meant to say. I was just making fun of the way Scotty said it, and he said it without making it sound like.
Is it Lockland Flora? Is that
no? It's
Flora.
But I said Lockland Flora, and that makes a whole different connotation, which I will not put on him.
I mean, that's what Tony's going to eat for dinner tomorrow night. Some Lockland Flora.
Some cauliflower.
Cauliflower.
There he is. That's all, dude.
Cauliflower. Good old.
All right. So if you're over on social media and you're paying attention to this fucking nonsense, number one, thank you. And number two, come on into YouTube and talk with us. For Christ's sakes, obviously we don't have anything to really real.
Tony's bogarting over there, but there's a like button on the YouTube right underneath of him. He can point down to it right now.
Andre gets it. Andre knows. That fucking bike out of here. All right. When it comes to last week, I got a topic. Let's start on. We can actually start.
We actually got a topic. Okay.
Yeah, I got one. All right. So last week, everybody was complaining. And when I say everybody, I mean people. Have you ever heard of Fragile X? Well, let's go Fragile Triple X, and let's give it to these people on social media.
Wait, not Triple X.
Well, and whatever, their heads are fucked, because they can sit there on social media and make fun of Jaden Daniels being at the goddamn World Cup with his mom and his dad. All right. These people that pick on him because he's always out with his mom, aside from the fact that she's a registered agent and she's his representative, I have one thing to say, because all these people think it's weird that this young man is still hanging around so tight with his mom. Me, it works. Whatever it is, it works. You say weird, I say works. This kid is what, 25?
Count me into that category.
Right? How old is he? I don't know how old he is.
25, 26.
Okay.
25.
He's a leader, for one. He's humble, for two. He is everything that you would want your kid to be, for three. Max, step your game up. God damn it.
All right. Let me go hang the tire.
And by the time he's 30, he's gonna be generationally wealthy.
He already is.
And so Well, I know he is, but what I'm talking about, shoot, man, trust me, he's going to really cash in. So, what's the problem, Jesse?
I think she lets him off the hook when the next deal's done. When the next deal's done, she'll be like, right, you go and do you now. You're good.
She's got
because that's what she's waiting for. She's waiting for the guy who's on 70 million a year. That's kind of where we're looking, where it's trending towards. And fair play, you gotta make sure that you cash in and you keep him level-headed and grounded and all that sort of stuff. And you're right, John. I think it's okay. I don't see what the big fuss with someone who likes to spend time with their mum.
Right.
I mean,
so what if he hasn't been seen with a girlfriend? Who cares?
Yeah.
My concern is that the leash is a little bit too tight. I think, I hope, we don't know, because listen, like the only time we see cameras on him, his mom's there, so we don't know what it's like when there is no cameras. But I'm hoping, for his sake, that he does have the opportunity, just to have a night alone with a female, and
I'm sure he does. They just don't put it on Instagram.
Yeah,
they don't live their life on Instagram.
Like my only concern, and again, we don't know what it's like when there's no cameras around. I just hope he has that space.
I'm sure he does. It's under the stairs. He looks like Harry Potter, or Harry Potter. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, Max. Find something about what this topic is and tell me about it.
I'm sorry, I just got distracted. Who gives a shit that Jaden's hanging out with his mom? It's the World
What about
Cup.
the fact that he's hanging out with Jackson Dart? We all know what he is.
Yeah, he's Giants quarterback.
I know. People went
he's a Republican.
Right. People went stupid about that too. And it's like, look, do you guys realize how small of a fraternity that is?
Those are 2 of the 32 people they're the only guys in the world that have that job. Who gives a shit?
Golf was right next to him. And the fact of the matter is this: you have people at work that are different, differently opinionated than you. When you're standing next to him, you don't act like a dick or anything like that, I would hope. So yeah, man, one thing about the summer in NFL fandom is that there really is nothing at all. I don't even know why we're doing this podcast today, because people just find things to make. I mean, seriously, Scott, you're right. There were people today looking at houses on Google Earth to try to determine where Brandon Ayuk is pretending to do a touchdown dance.
Yep. So real quick, I have to derail this real quick because
this is on the rail.
No,
Tony,
because I found something utterly ridiculous.
Please.
Do you all remember last week when I was telling you about the German World Cup fan that was traveling the southern United States?
Yes, Freddie
today.
I've been watching him.
He was FaceTiming with people on the International Space Station.
Freddie. Dude, all right, we're going to get to the World Cup. I definitely want to talk about the World Cup. So hold on to that. But
he posted videos walking on the Orion capsule that just went around the goddamn moon.
Listen, hold on to that, because I definitely want to talk World Cup here in a little bit. But we want to talk Commanders first, because that's great. I just love that. All right, so we're not doing anything. Now we got to have a Commanders discussion. I wanted to talk about the wide receiver room. We've been talking about the wide receiver room for like 3 weeks, but it's still a topic of discussion because it's still something that is up in the air. All right, so Scotty gets an opportunity to make a list. He's going to be so happy. Scotty found himself in a gay bar.
No, I didn't. No,
no,
there is. No.
All right, that's not
wrong
quite
one.
what I'm supposed
Wrong
to be. All
one.
right, you're right. This is Scotty writing a list.
Jesse's Castle Wentz was the over in the LA and San Francisco. It was 40.5 and turned out to be 41.
All right, so Scott a list. He gets to put some numbers down, and he gets to make an average. He's so happy.
Scott, that's not the Big and Bust book.
We're not
I know
this. This is not a Big and Bust book. No,
this is just a Big and Boss book moment.
No, it's not a Big and Boss book moment. This is just bullshit.
This is the June.
Oh, come on,
moment.
John. Just give me an opportunity to crack it open.
Up to you.
You gotta dust it off before training camp, man.
Yeah, might as well. It's mini camp for everybody. The Big and Boss book comes out to get a workout.
There
Tony,
it is.
Big and Boss book yet?
Oh, look at it there.
What an embossed.
I've rebound it as well.
If you listen to this podcast, thank you. But if you're not watching it, you really missed a piece of art.
And now we have about 70 pages, which should do us through this season.
Scott, what was the last entry in the Big and Boss book?
The last entry was the point of the early running back rooms in round 1. It was the defense was so bad, apparently. And we talked about it. We said, Bill, hang on, 20. What are we talking about here? No, that's just me doing an injury update here. So, yeah, the last entry was an injury update around Bill had an illness. It
was a
Wags had knee injury. Jaden Daniels elbow.
Pick up the dry cleaning. Go to Tesco.
And then if you go a bit further back, I think
That's
it says
the Big and Boss napkin.
I think it says somewhere in here that my wife wrote about drew a penis about 15 pages on and wrote, "You are an idiot." Stop buying Commander's shit. That's also there. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, look at that one. I mean, there's a great entry if you can read that. It says, "Your wife is awesome. Give her money." So yeah, there you go.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I believe it was Karen that bought us this Big and Boss book to play with. So if she wants to draw a penis in it, that's fine. Frankly, from what you've said, I'm just glad she knows what it looks like. All right, so we have 11 wide receivers that I see here on the
smells like a big one though, John. So don't worry about it.
All right, so we've got 11 wide receivers that I see here on the roster. We're going to start. Okay, we're going to start off low, and what I want to do here is everybody gets a ranking 1 to 10. All right, we're just going to go around real quick. We're not going to go too much deep into any of them. We're just going to go 1 to 10. 1 being terrible, 10 being this dude's indispensable. He's going to the Hall of Fame.
Are we kind of comparing against others like around the league?
Or other teams? Or are we
just rank them, rate them Lord. As far as as wide receivers, not necessarily as we're going to rank them. Okay, this is number 1 in our room. I mean, obviously that's Terry, and then we're going to go down. I want you to take a look at these wide receivers and say, okay, if I'm talking about, for example, Jaden Bradley is the first one on the list. We'll start with that. Who knows? Rookie from UNLV, 6'4", 195 pounds. I got to give him a 1. He's not even going to make the roster. So, Scotty, put me down for a 1 on Jaden Bradley.
Look, this is the first podcast that said the name Jaden Bradley. All right.
Okay. We are trailblazers. Jesse, what do you give Jaden Bradley as a grade? You got to give him a 1. Nobody knows what he can do.
I'll give him 1.5. I mean, it's not like he doesn't have talent. He's
I told you he's Mr. Optimist now.
I mean, he's there. He's there. There's a reason why he's on an NFL team.
You're right.
It's not like you have John Taman out there in a t-shirt and shorts and probably would roll his ankle on his first out route.
You know how irrelevant Jaden Bradley is? I just Googled his name to see some college stats, and I got an NBA player. So,
all right. Well,
Max,
there he is.
Max, what are you saying?
A -6.
Well, now you're going to throw the curve. You're
Tony?
going to throw the curve.
Well, I mean, I probably shouldn't admit this. I probably should admit this as it's a Commanders podcast, but I had no idea who this guy is.
No,
Same.
He's just a guy on the roster.
Too, so
I can't give an opinion on him.
All right, so here's what I'll do. I will just leave it. We'll take him off. Jaden Bradley's off. Chris Hilton Jr. You guys want to vote on him? I don't
actually. I will put a number on
Nick
him.
Nash. How about Nick Nash?
Yeah, let's do them all. Let's do them all.
Nick Nash is a porn star name. I'm sorry.
Nick Nash also isn't a rookie.
It is a 1980s detective show. Nick Nash.
Right, so Chris
William Shatner would play Nick Nash, wouldn't he?
Nick Nash.
There's an edgeways and a word there.
Coming up soon on the Bleeding Burgundy podcast.
Chris Hilton Jr. Is he the next one?
Yeah, I got it. 2.5.
No, the next one on our list is Diami Brown. He's the next on the roster. So rank him as a wide receiver. I'm going to give him 5. Mid.
Yeah, a 3 at best.
That's a 3.
At best?
At best.
We've seen him at his best, and he's not too bad when he hasn't going.
Not too good either.
No, but I tell you again, I always listen to John Comm. He's my daily listen. He was talking about
Chris Hilton can break away, a couple times a season too.
Okay, I mean
Tony,
give him the opportunity.
I've got a little bit more optimism about Diami Brown than Jesse and Max, I'm a bit closer to John, I think, on this one. So probably go four, maybe 4.5.
I'm the high on Diami Brown. So see, I'm not.
I'd give him a 5.
I think he has an opportunity to be a contributor.
Yeah, he's
I'm
a
gonna
mid
give him
guy.
a 5.
Give him a 5. Give him a 5.
Marks out of 10. I'd give a 1.
Hey!
Treylon Burks. This is tough. This is tough.
This one I'll probably be higher than most on this one because
I don't know, dude. I'll tell you what. You know
I'm
what's
not.
funny?
I'm not putting I'm not counting injuries as you know.
Why wouldn't you? You have to. You have to go by what you know what he's going to do.
I'm
And
going by.
I remember you
what I
comparing him.
think he
You're
can
comparing
be.
him against other people.
Yeah, and he was drafted as a number 1 wide receiver, so I think he's at least a 6.5.
Go ahead, Scotty. I'll be last.
I've got him a 6.
Okay.
Max.
Based off production, he's a 4.
A 4. Okay.
Tony.
I'll go 4 as well. No,
Wow, you're rating Diami. Hold on, let me get it
Yeah,
straight.
that's the
You're
same as
rating
Burks.
Diami higher than Treylon Burks.
I still think that they've both got a lot to prove. I think that Diami, at least in a couple of big spots, has risen to the occasion. I don't think Treylon Burks has. I think his injuries have cost him. If he can stay healthy, he's got a chance to be a solid contributor. But I don't have him any higher than Diami Brown. No.
I'm gonna go around a 6.5 to 7 because I think potential matters in this particular thing. But I'm also gonna stick it around at 6. I'm going with a 6, Scotty. Put me down for a 6, and here's why. Because for the last couple of years, I have been bitching that one of the things that killed us last year is that we're going into the year counting on Noah Brown, counting on Austin Eckler, and these guys are nothing but constant trips to the hospital. All right, so. Nothing against them personally, nothing against some of the way that they've played in the past. But if you know that this is what's going to happen, you can't necessarily count on them. I have high hopes for Treylon Burks. I've been talking about Treylon Burks here. Deluxe says he's the most likely practice squad candidate. I'm thinking he's talking.
It was about the
Bradley.
UNLV guy.
Bradley.
Oh, Bradley. Okay. I think you're right. He's a practice squad candidate. That's why I gave him a 1. But Burks, I've been high on him. Hello, Simone. How are you? Thank you for taking time away from your beloved World Cup to come and see us. She's giving. Are you giving?
That's Treylon Burks.
That's for Burks. Okay. All right.
Wow.
See, I got hope for him because I think if he can stay healthy, he has a tremendous potential. But like I said about Eckler and about the other schmuck, if that's what you show, that's what you gotta keep that in mind. All right. Who have we got next? Next is Chris Hilton Jr. I'll give him a 2. I think he's going to be a practice squad player, and I think depending on what happens,
him
he
and
has a
Nash
chance
are going to be
a
our practice squad. Practice squad. Him and Nick Nash.
Nick Nash.
Yeah, he's good. Nick Nash is going to have a big preseason.
Okay. All right. Scotty, what do you think about Chris Hilton Jr.?
2.
A 2. Max?
2?
Yeah, I know. Sorry. Tony.
Yeah, 1.
1? You know nothing.
Practice. No, I know this guy, but again, I just think he's a outside of the 6 that we already know. I think pretty much. I'm not saying that they're all. There's the seven guys for 6 spots mainly, and this guy ain't one of them. He's a practice squad guy, and that's fine. That's fine. There's a place for those guys.
Sure.
Jesse.
Yeah, I said 2.
All right. Now here's one of the names that old Coach Quinn was talking about today, Van Jefferson, who doesn't even have a picture on the Commanders' website, even though he's a veteran player. He's been around for like 4 years. I think in terms of he's a 2.5, 3 at best.
Wow. Yeah,
Oh,
I got
dude,
him. I'm higher.
I got him at the 4.
No,
Yeah, I got him even higher than that. I got him as a 5.
no.
I just want to be sure I'm understanding. What are we basing the number? Like, what's it based off?
Whatever you want. I think it's based on performance, injury history, whatever you feel
Previous.
like they are as a wide receiver and potential. Like I said, if I'm just basing on injury history, I can't give Treylon Burks anything, but potential boots him to a 6.
For Van Jefferson,
Yeah, for Van Jefferson, who ain't shown nothing in his career. He's been
3.
places. Yeah, that's what I said. 3.
Okay.
What about you, Tony?
I think he's probably the one of the name receivers who's potentially going to be right on the bubble.
Yeah,
agreed. Already.
I think he look. He's been a solid pro. I looked at his stats the other day. He had a couple of sort of solid seasons when the year the Rams won the Super Bowl. I think he had
Shown us more than Diami's ever shown us.
Yeah,
He's got really, really good hands.
He's very solid hands. Yeah, I saw that about him as well. So I'd have him at that sort of 3.5 range because I'd still have him behind Burks and Diami Brown.
Okay. Jacoby Jones, rookie player from UCF, Central Florida.
2 tops, maybe 1.5.
Oh, 1 for me.
I mean, based off the name, you can give him more, but a 1.
Yeah, based off the name, you can give him a 4, but no 1 because nobody knows. You don't know anything about him. What do you know about him? He's a rookie, first year player.
He wasn't,
or he was in the rookie. He was rookie last year.
yeah, he was here in the preseason last year, but
Yeah.
Wasn't he the guy who made the big play in front of us, Jesse, in Madrid?
No.
Who was the receiver that made the big play?
Chris Moore. Chris Moore.
it was Chris Moore.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Was it?
I don't think Jones ever got on the roster last year.
No, he was
didn't.
practice squads.
Are we sure
Okay.
about that? Okay.
Yeah.
It could have been the other one that we cut the off season.
River Craycraft.
Not River
No,
Craycraft.
it
Jacoby
was-
Jones. Hold on, Jacoby Jones.
Ja'Cory
had-
Brooks.
Wait,
Corey Brooks
wait,
was just a
Tony.
couple
Hold on, Tony might be onto something. He had 1 catch for 25 yards against the Dolphins in Madrid.
Well, there you go. All right, there you go. I think you're right. Okay, way to go, Tony, with the memory. There you go. All right, so everybody gives him a 1. What do you give him?
Well, based on that catch alone, I'm going to give him at least an 8.
Oh, there.
He's our number 1. It's the best thing of the day.
It was the most excited Jesse and I got all day.
That was.
Well, I don't know. Jesse's
I don't know about Jesse externally, but
Well, I would say the most excited he got all day. I can't talk for what he was doing in the evening, but
at the stadium.
Daytime
Yeah,
hours.
in
That
the-
was definitely the most exciting part of the day.
within the
Jesse
stadium.
went himself down to El Toro Hobo.
Yeah, well, the less said about that. No, I mean he's a 2, isn't he? 2, 1.5, 2.
1.5. Well, I mean, so I'll give him a 2 because he did make a play in a professional football game.
Yeah. He's done it. There's proof of concept.
All right, Jalen Lane. I'm going to give him a 5. I'm going to give him a 5. I mean, actually, no. I'm going to rearrange to a 4 because I think he's got a little bit to do. His cutting could be sharper. Some of the videos that I've seen and listened to some of these people that break down this kind of stuff that know what they're talking about. When he gets into a break, he doesn't get down into his hips very well, and it takes him a little while to make a cut. So I'm going to stick with a 4. But as a punt returner, dude's a fucking 8. He's making the team.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with 5.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's about fair because, as you say, if we're judging him as a receiver, that's probably different to judging him as a punt return, unless we're judging his overall role.
No, receiver.
As a receiver, as you said, John,
He made a few plays for us
got work
last
to
year.
do. But I think
He had some drops, but I mean, he's also not a great receiver. He's not a receiver. He's a returner.
He was a rookie. 4th round pick, 5th round pick.
He's a 5.
Max.
All right,
5.
I've got him as a 5.
okay, 5th round pick. Yeah, I thought that he did well for his draft round. I think one of the things that I'm holding my hat on about this wide receiver room is the fact that there's young players there that show potential. Scotty, I'm sorry you didn't make a
No, I did. I said I've got him as a 5 as well. I think we're across.
I'm
the
also
board as a
kind of
5.
baking my rankings as I probably should have done it as NFL as a whole, and I haven't really because I'm banking and don't flip out or anything. But Terry's our 10. He's our 10. So I'm kind of going off. Nope, there's not going to be a receiver that's going to be an 8 or a 9. So I'm kind of like putting that up against what Terry's talent is compared to, what we have behind him. That's kind of how I'm looking at this.
For me, I'm looking at it in terms of league wide, where my 10 is like the top 4. And then 9 is going to be the next tier, and then so on and so forth. And, when you get down to tier 5, you're going to have 150 names.
Right. Of course, yeah. All right, so speaking of tier 5, Luke McCaffrey. I'm giving Luke a 6 if, and this is a big if, Jaden finds him. One of the things that I have said about Luke McCaffrey. We've seen it in film in all 22 that he gets open, but Jaden doesn't target him very often. He got targets last year, but he got him from Mariota until he got literally squished. I don't know how that wasn't a flop. I guess that's only you can only flop on the quarterback, but that dude weighed like 400 pounds that fell on him and literally just squished him in half. Oh, we got a dog. Hey, dog. What's up, dog?
How the hell
Jesse's clip it. Deluxe. Way to go. Clip it. I'm going to definitely put that out as one of our shorts this week. Anyway, speaking of hanging my shorts out, I was talking about something and I can't remember what it was. Tony,
where do you rank Luke McCaffrey?
Oh, Luke McCaffrey. I'm going to give him a 6 if Jaden finds him. And one of the things I thought was a problem is he always lined up on one side and Jaden rolled out to the other. So
I think that was a Cliff problem. You know, one of the issues with Cliff's offense,
they didn't move around.
Didn't move the receivers around. I think that you're going to see that with Blouse. You know, you're going to see Terry line up all over the field. I think it's going to be. I think that's going to help. You know, players like Luke McCaffrey when he gets on the field, like Treylon Burks, like Jalen Lane when they get on the field. And Terry as well, obviously.
I tell you, when I look at this wide receiver room as a whole, and we all look at it and go, we got a bunch of numbers with slot receivers. They're all roughly the same, except for maybe Treylon Burks.
But McCaffrey's the tallest out of all of them, I think.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Was he 6'4"?
He's 6'1", 6'2" tops.
Yeah, he's still taller than everybody, I believe.
Burks was like 6'3". Let me see what.
Oh yeah, that's right. Burks might be.
Burks is 6'2". Jaden Bradley's 6'4".
Yeah, but he ain't gonna make the
what's
team.
that Nick Nash guy? How tall is he?
6'3" for Nick Nash.
So, Jed, Tony, what are you scoring Luke McCaffrey?
I'm not that high on McCaffrey. I think there was all this talk he had a breakout last year and everything else. Well, he
got
he had 9 receptions in 9 games and 3 of them for touchdowns.
He got 3 touchdowns.
And he was great on the kickoff return. So he has a role, you know. But as a receiver, I'm remain to be convinced. He could still do it, but okay. I haven't seen it. So it'd be a 4 for me.
I'm going to say I'll amend because I listened to Tony, so 5 for me.
Yeah, I'm going to say 5.5 right now with the potential of being able to move up into that 6.5 range because of the fact that
5,
I think Luke does have talent. And like John said, I just think he needs to get more opportunities to showcase it because there was times going back and watching the film that, hey man, the kid's wide fucking open. And I think he's had to have that time to build the trust with the quarterbacks. And hopefully going into year 3, we see some more of that.
So I'm going to give Luke McCaffrey the same number of fingers that are on Jesse's right hand, which is 6. So, yeah.
Must be something in the water down there.
Yes. Oh, I don't have the video of Jesse's trip.
I'm going to die.
All right, let's see. Oh, the next one on the list is what Jesse says is our 10. It's Terry McLaurin. I'm going to give him a 9, solid 9 across the league. I think he is that guy. I think he is that good. I think he's been consistent. He got hurt last year, you know. But yep, he's our guy. He's our number 1. So a 9 for me for Terry McLaurin.
Okay, Jesse.
Yeah, I mean, for us, he's our 10, but around the league, he's probably an 8 or a 9.
All right, so pick one, 8 or 9.
Fucking 8.5, goddamn it! Shit.
Based off my criteria at this point, and based off what we've seen, he's an 8.
Yeah,
he's in that tier 3 of receivers right now.
Mm-hmm. He's the third tier.
Oh,
he's the third tier of receivers.
Well, I mean, keep in mind that's going to be in the 12 to 16 range. Like, if you're talking about the best receivers in the league, there's 4, and then there's the next tier.
Wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. Hold on a second.
We've done this.
One of those you're going to tell me. I know one of those you're going to tell me is Justin Jefferson. Right?
He's in tier 2 now. No,
because I'll tell you what. He didn't have a quarterback throwing him to the ball. He raised.
That's
nothing.
why he's not number 2. He's in tier 2.
We've done this. We've done this before.
I know.
It's June. Jesse, it's June.
I know. All I'm saying is, if you list out all the fucking receivers in the entire league, and you just did a draft, Terry would not be picked until after pick 15. After 15.
Yeah, he's about 15th. Is kind of where I've got Terry. thereabouts.
I've started doing a little bit of fancy research this week because it's getting towards the time.
I'm a little
Some fancy research.
Some fancy research. And I know it's a bit early, but yeah, Terry's like somewhere around receiver 14, 15, 16.
Yeah.
And you know what? That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a damn thing wrong with that. I mean, that was my hope. Everybody thinks I hate Terry. It's not that. I'm just trying to be realistic in where he fits into the whole aspect of. I mean, there's a lot of good receivers in this league, and if he's in the top 20, that's still fucking good.
Well, I'll tell you, the thing that really kind of bends that curve for him is who he's had to play with. He's had to play with some shit quarterbacks, and he's produced, and that to me says a lot.
But this is the third year of him having a supposed good quarterback.
No, it's the second year because last year he was hurt and so was the quarterback.
Okay,
they only played one game together last year. That's something to remember too.
They played. He didn't get hurt because of some training camp. Oh, I got an owie, my soft tissue injury. He got hurt because he freaking caught like a 45-yard bomb laid out flat at the freaking goal line and landed flat out on a helmet.
Well, don't forget. Jaden and Terry only played one complete game together last year.
That's normal Friday night, isn't it? Landing flat on a helmet.
No wonder she draws that.
Is that what happens? Simone's in the chat. Behave.
Sorry.
Just landed flush on my helmet.
Good morning.
Simone says if we don't get someone else, Chig will be our tight end and wide receiver too, which is possible.
And that wouldn't be necessarily be a bad thing. I mean, you look at like there's some teams where their number one target is a tight end. So
sure.
I don't see it if we don't get Ayuk or if we don't go get a Diggs. I think this team will be comfortable enough going in with their our number one target getters is Terry and Chig.
Scott, you could go to Vegas right now and be the Raiders' number one wide receiver.
Who else? Who else have we got, John, on the list? Come on, I'm trying to bring this back.
Okay, Nick Nash. Everybody wants to talk about Nick Nash. Starring in Anal Stewardesses 12. Nick Nash.
He does
hey, I said the porn name, and you were like, no.
It does kind of sound like a porn name. But I do think I forget what team he was on last year, but this is
he was on the team that gave Misty Blue the freaking 46-man.
Jesus Christ!
Shut up! Come on, John.
But
I was number 12.
However, I don't think he's going to make our 53, but I do think I think he's going to make our practice squad.
Jesse, he was in Atlanta, and that's where he's going to be back because he's not going to make this team.
No, he's not going to make the 53, but I think he could very well come back in the practice squad.
That's great.
He's pushing shopping carts in Walmart.
Jesse says he's going to be a fluffer. Jeez. Sorry, Nick.
He's not good enough for the camera.
John, what are you giving?
Jesus.
What am I giving? 0 fucks. I'm giving 0 fucks about Nick Nash.
All right, Antonio Williams. I mean, it's an unknown. He's a rookie, but I'm going to go at 10. He's a 10. He's going to score 45 touchdowns this year.
45.
Fuck it. Why not?
I'm going out there. I'm going to say
45.
Tell me what.
I'm going to put it out there and say 6.5, 7.
I'll say 6.5. He's going to be a good target. Look, I tell you what, I really like the fact that they've got so many receivers that are similar build. They can move them all over the damn place.
Max,
based off potential alone, a 6.
That's it. Simone's got him as a 7.
I'm going to go 7 because I think we might be pleasantly surprised by this year.
I'm going 5.
All right, so Simone said.
Scott's low.
All right, so that's all of our.
I'm going low because I don't know. I've got no idea.
You're putting.
You could.
I can't believe
y'all all the talent
Miami
in the world.
so damn high.
Yeah, but
I gave him a 3, Jesse.
I gave him a 6.
Well, I'm talking the other. Yeah,
looking at this though, is he going to be better than De'Ami Brown right now? We don't know. We just don't
say
know.
Yes. I'll put my life on that because pretty much.
I mean, off the tape,
is better than De'Ami Brown.
Off the tape, we'd say yes. But what if he drops 3 or 4 passes a game? You don't know.
We don't know that, but we're going to just sit here and say right now that ain't going to happen.
Yeah. Anyone else left, John, or is that us all?
That was it. So what's our score? Now, see, we'll leave that for you for next week. I'm not going to make you do all that right now because we're already at 49 minutes. We want to talk about tomorrow. I got a top 10 we want to get to. We want to talk about the World Cup and all kinds of stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to put on some top 10 music. We're going to do the top 10. I got to find the top 10 music. Sorry, everybody. There's 3 people that have access to all this shit. I got to do it all the time. All right, here's the top 10.
No, you didn't tell me. I don't know where half the shit is anymore. You put so much stuff on here.
All right. Am I underwater? Are we underwater?
Nope.
No.
All right, these are the top 10 things that might happen this week. One of them would be I might make a title screen, but I didn't. So the top 10 things that might happen this week. Let's see here. Number 10, Dan Quinn realizes that there are more people who can kick a ball long and accurately in the United States right now than ever before and sends scouts out to find us one. No fucking kidding, man. Get a train. Just get a goddamn train and just pack them into the cars. They're everywhere now. Not just the players in the World Cup, but all these people that came to watch them. They all know how to kick a fucking ball. Find us a kicker. All right. Number 9. The number 9 thing of top 10 things that might happen this week. Number 9, rookie quarterback Ethan Kaliakmanis gets his name said on a podcast.
Yay, there it is.
Check.
Woohoo.
Woohoo. Number 8, they get better, folks. Donald Trump signs an executive order allowing television announcers to call the Commanders some motherfuckers. Where is that thing? Did I put that thing in here yet? I did not. Oh, you know what? Wait till you see what number 1 is. I got to find this goddamn thing. Did you all see Javon Kinlaw?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, you know what? If I'd have done if I had enough time in the day, this is why I'm the world's worst podcast host, because I'm also the world's worst podcast producer, because I got to do all the fucking shit. Here it is. Donald Trump signs an executive order allowing television announcers to call the Commanders defensive line some motherfuckers.
Got some motherfuckers now.
There you go.
Got some motherfuckers now.
Say that, Scotty. Tell me that. Let's hear you speak American.
No.
Come on.
Got some motherfuckers now.
Come on.
I speak the correct English. Thank you very much.
Hear. I mean,
You need to put that overlay on a video from Scott.
Got some motherfuckers now.
Go ahead, Tony. You were going to do it. Go ahead. Give it a try.
No, I was just saying Scotty would probably shorten it to some mofos because he's like street.
I bet you.
Oh, yeah. I know it, man. I'm out there, mate. I'm down with the
Got
kids.
some motherfuckers now.
Some mofos.
All right. I think that would be pretty cool to hear Joe Buck have there. And a sack there. It looked like all the motherfuckers were there, weren't they, Troy? I remember that. All right, let's see. The number 7. Number 7 thing that might happen this week. Brandon Ayuk posts an hilarious video, which I spelled wrong, on his Instagram of Commander security chasing him away from the fence at the practice facility. I spelled that all wrong. World's worst podcast host, and among other things. Number 6 thing that might happen this week. Commanders announced they will finally sign a veteran wide receiver, and social media explodes after it's discovered that it's Hunter Renfrow.
Sneaky elusive.
Yeah, right. Elusive. Like, he can't even get his post office application in. All right, the number 5 thing that might happen this week. Sam Hartman has trouble holding back tears when reporters ask him how he feels about Brandon Ayuk being called Jaden's BFF. I'm all out of order here. Number 4 of the things that might happen this week. Brendan Sorsby's bid to be his supplemental draft pick hits a snag after it is discovered that he bet $10,000 on the Commanders' kicking competition.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, Roger, don't let this fucking clown in your game. You want your fucking sport to turn into pro wrestling? Yeah, I know a lot of people watch it, and all put together their IQ is 12. So stop it. Just fucking keep your sport pure. Keep the gambling shit out as much as you can. This motherfucker's a problem. Don't let him in. There's a reason why the people that prey on them call them degenerates, you know. He will throw games. He will throw a fucking game. All right. So Brendan Sorsby, fuck him. Number 3, ex-personality in front of the show, Deuce, tells us all that he will not ask us to do a Brandon Ayuk challenge, which I spelled wrong, and weigh ourselves on camera. Remember last year he had us all do the Josh Connolly challenge?
He did, yeah.
All right. Brandon Ayuk weighed himself. I'm not doing that. Sorry, dude.
208
was that was Big Simple that started that, right? I was trying to start that, right? That's
Big
funny.
Simple started that, yeah. That was funny. All right, number 2, and let's hope I spelled everything correctly here. Top 10 things that might happen this week. Javon Kinlaw legally changes his name to Motherfucker One.
Got some motherfuckers now.
That's right. I think that would be awesome. Motherfucker One. All right, the number one thing that might happen this week, John Taman finally gets smart and starts scheduling this show for 5:35 so he can get all his shit done without having to rush a joke like this out at the end.
Be a good one.
That's right. Look, man. I'm sorry. I have a job. I can't help it. I do my best. If you
I've done the math, John. I've done
the math. Of course. Scotty has done the math.
All right.
So your average, John, is a 5. It came out as 4.785. So I've rounded up for purposes. Jesse, yours also came out to a 5. Yours was 4.95. Max, yours was 4.40. So I rounded down to a 4. Tony, yours was 4.565. So I've rounded you up to a 5. And I was a 5 at 4.84. So we've basically we've got a 5 as an average throughout us.
We got a new pessimist on the podcast, Max Taman.
Our wide receivers room is a 5.
A 5. So it's bang average.
Sounds about right.
We should do the cornerbacks next week.
Corner.
Right. Okay, we can do that.
Or should we just do the whole defensive backs?
Defensive line. Let's just do the
defensive line.
DB to be good. Or no, let's start.
Motherfuckers now.
Or do you want to continue on offense and do the O line?
I don't know. We'll fucking get here next week and figure out what it is. Just like I do every Tuesday morning.
Yeah, to peek behind the curtain, we're going to make this decision on Monday night. So
that's probably
Monday night.
Yeah. Maybe Tuesday around 12.
Yeah, when I put the call out, hey, who's in this week? Hey, roll call, who's in this week?
Hey, what are we talking about?
Right, pretty much. Hey, you know what? You don't tune into this show for news, right? Hell no. You tune into this show because Simone might write something smart.
I've just discovered, though, genuinely.
Oh, no.
There's a pocket on the back of the big
my
God. All right. Now,
you can hide some dirty notes in there.
Yeah, we know what Scott's evening activities are going to be.
Don't waste my evenings, Max. I'm not having a poo.
Stuffing it in.
Time. Look, we're talking about a former television star.
Tinky Winky, Tinky Winky, Dipsy, La La, La La, Ho, Ho, Teletubbies, Teletubbies, say hello.
So don't fuck with him, all right? The man's been around the globe. All right.
Teletubbies.
Yeah, I think we're about done.
It's a shame when Dipsy got addicted to crack cocaine. But
I tell you, the fall of Dipsy.
Which one of them was it that came out? Was that Tinky Winky?
Yes.
Tinky Winky.
Yeah.
Tinky Winky starring with Nick Nash.
It's when Lala showed me his third ball.
Lala had a few issues as well.
It's just descending into chaos.
Disgracing my childhood right now.
Who knows what Poe's doing?
Oh my God, Poe's right there in the corner.
Hey,
Can you talk about the World Cup? Look,
we need to talk about the World Cup. Come on.
Simone says, can we talk about how the Commanders got a stray in the Netherlands versus Japan World Cup game because they played in Dallas? Yes, they did catch a stray. That they called the Texas, the Cowboy Stadium, the Commanders' nightmare land. That was terrible. And fuck you, because here's what I have to say about the coverage of the World Cup. The USA whooped the crap out of Paraguay, which was great. But right at the beginning of the second half, they showed Kareem on the TV. Right there's Kareem, and the guy said, "There's basketball star Kareem Abdul-Jabbar." I wanted to throw my beer at the television. It's like, God damn it. You are in sports broadcasting. Kareem, you can't, you don't know Kareem.
We got really good commentators, the normal commentators that you get in normal football over here. So it's no different for us at all. It's quite good.
I'm sure that myself, Jesse, and my dad all think that the United States is going to go win. So, Scott and Tony, why don't you guys talk to us about what's actually happening at the World Cup? Because we're uneducated Americans here.
Did you see the second half of the France game tonight? That's
probably
it's
class.
I was preparing.
I saw that Mbappe put one out in the parking lot. So
no, it finished 2-0 tonight. Senegal actually played really well for about 55 minutes.
And you didn't see the last 2. You didn't see the last 2 minutes, then, did you? It didn't finish 2-0.
Oh, did it not? I must have. I saw it was 2-0, and I put it off. So,
3-1. Finished 3-1.
Americans paying attention to the podcast.
Norway.
The thing is,
Rock 1-0.
The thing is, I'm not interested in international football. Never have been, never will be. It's just not. I'm one of these weird football fans that I'm a club over country person.
Yeah,
just
I know a few people
not
that.
bothered.
Yeah,
not bothered in the slightest. I'm really
when
not.
Does
not
England
fussed.
play? When's their next?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
I don't care, but I know it's tomorrow night.
Oh, I'll watch it because it's on. But I'm not going to sit there and be like, "Oh yes, come on," it's amazing.
I'm not me neither. Yeah. But when you beat up on Paraguay like that, look, I'll tell you what. I'm not a fan of this sport. I don't know much about it, but I can tell you this. I know when a team is running circles around the other one, and we sure as hell did. They were crisp. Yeah. I mean, granted, we got
You're the 10th best team in the world. You're the 10th best team in the world, John, and you've got a very good man.
You're America, baby.
Hey, there's a number one in there.
And you have a very good manager in Pochettino, who is a very good club manager, and has taken over and said, "Yeah, there you go."
That's some motherfuckers now.
That's right.
You're a very
we'll
good
tell
club
you about
manager.
it too. God damn it!
See that?
There's Devon Kitlaw down there in the sideline. He's a motherfucker. Motherfucker one.
England have got just about the toughest opener possible because
correct.
Who are they playing?
Croatia tomorrow. The 17th, are they? Thanks, Simon. I thought they were still 10th, but
they're playing Croatia
rankings
tomorrow.
Change. Yeah, I assume then, Scott, that you haven't seen Mbappe's second goal then.
Not yet. No, I'll watch it back.
30-yard top.
It was nice.
Was it top bins? Was it? Nice.
Yeah, but hey, Gio Reyna had the goal of the World Cup. Okay.
Who's that?
That was the guy that scored for the U.S. the fourth time, Dad.
Oh yeah, that was pretty cool.
But I mean, there's been some strange results. The draws. There's been a lot of draws.
I can't believe I was so excited about a 0-0 game yesterday with
Curacao was awesome. Well done.
Well, not Curacao. Curacao was funny as shit because oh my god, it's 1-1. It's 6-1.
No, it's 7. Finished 7.
Sorry.
Cape Verde.
Americans, that's like getting beat 42-7 and thinking you did something. But Cape Verde tied Spain yesterday.
Well, was it the day before yesterday? Day before yesterday, both
not tied.
Both Group G and Group F.
That was yesterday.
They all had draws.
That was yesterday.
Yeah, they all had draws.
I think at this stage of the competition, nobody is showing too much. Because you don't need to. You don't need to know.
To draw,
Scotty.
I mean, it's been very basic football. So,
I'll tell you what. One thing, Simone, I have a bone to pick with Simone. Simone has been sending me every video she can find of people singing "Sweet Caroline." God damn it!
I know.
So, listen, I got to tell you, she sent me one. The first one she sent me was from the Scottish people up in Boston.
December at Fenway Park.
Dude, you do not know how dangerous this is. Do you understand that the Scottish people play bagpipes? The worst sound this planet has ever produced. If the earth farted, it would not sound as bad as bagpipes. Bagpipes to me sounds like a bag of cats getting run over slowly by a truck.
Couldn't agree more, Simone. I think Morocco will go to the quarterfinals at a minimum. I think they're going to be
my
very
dark
good.
horse World Cup winner.
Yeah, they look pretty good. I don't think Brazil were anywhere near the best until second half, until they took Casemiro off, who's useless.
I still think it'll be a France-Spain semi-final on one
side. Spain. I wouldn't be too worried about Spain. Spain are the two best players on the bench to begin with. So, the first phase is almost not worth bothering with for the top teams because they're all going to qualify. So it's kind of like,
I mean, at this point, if you don't qualify, it's kind of like, what the hell are you doing?
Exactly. Yeah.
It's because it's extended now, and it's how many nations is it now? 40?
Well, 48 teams, and so it's the top two from each group, and
everything
then
went to hell once the Soviet Union got broken up, right? Everybody's got a country now.
Well, Soviet Union, Yugoslavia,
Bosnia and Herzegovina, Kosovo, whatever else. Yeah, it's
you've got about 100.
Yeah, there's like we were talking about this the other day. There's like not really like a group of death.
Not really. I would say Brazil are in the group.
They were saying the one with the one with Norway?
Yeah, Norway and
stuff. Yeah, but still,
Norway, France, and
Norway
Senegal.
just scored, but
if there was one, that would be it. But it's still, there's not like a group in there like, okay, wow, a good team isn't going to make it.
There's not four teams in a group there's not a group that's four teams deep.
Well, that's just because of the way the tournament's set up now. Like the old talk of a group of death was when you were only getting two out of the group, and then you might get three good nations in.
That's when it made it really like the group stage really exciting.
Yeah, exactly. Now it's all about money, so they want more teams in it, so there's more matches, all that.
Yeah.
And it just dilutes the competition. Even the last 32, when it gets to the first knockout stage, that's still going to be shit.
One thing that has pissed me off with the entire tournament is, and I agree with it. I think it's the right thing to do. The hydration break.
But
I'm
you
like,
don't
great.
give a fuck.
No. I'm like, the hydration break's there.
No,
Brilliant.
I hate it.
At the fucking
television,
time,
man. It's
just
American
stop
television.
the
We gotta
time.
have television.
Stop the clock. Don't add
Fucking-
it at the end. Just go. Oh, you know what? We're having a hydration break at 22
Yeah, I
minutes.
agree.
Right, that'll
Stop
do.
that.
We're
Great.
going to put 12
You
minutes
stop
of
the clock.
stoppage time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like,
Well, it's one of my-
You're
it's one of
not
my-
giving them a break, but
go on.
Somebody said that it was, the American TV companies, the '94 World Cup. They were trying to do all kinds of things like, was it one guy's idea was like in hockey, you'd be able to circle the back of the goal with the ball and carry on. That was one idea that was rejected.
what?
Increasing the size
Change
of
the whole
goal-
game.
Increasing the size of the goals was another idea that was rejected. But the one thing that they did get through was this idea that they wanted the game to be split into quarters. But they've obviously wrapped it up under the guise of a hydration break. Now, obviously, in certain places like New York today, you play at New York at 3:00 in the afternoon, you're going to need a hydration break. You play in Arlington, in Houston, where you're playing in an air-conditioned stadium.
Yeah, SoFi when it's 72 degrees inside,
SoFi.
Now,
San
speaking of
Francisco.
Houston, this guy Freddie. All right, I noticed. We've been talking about these guys from social media that have been traveling across the country. One thing that I've really loved about this World Cup: if you want to hate America, listen to the news. If you want to love us, come visit. All right,
Absolutely.
because you'll find out who we are. And honest to God, we're not bad. We're fine people. We're good people for the most
just
part.
run by bad people.
Well, yeah, and we've got our bumps, no doubt, but I'm not going to get into that. These people that are coming over here now that are traveling across the country, they're seeing the good of most of us, and I like that. And this dude Freddie, man, he's become like this super big star. I saw he got to Houston. He stayed in some 5-star hotel room courtesy of JJ Watt that's been following him through all these trips. I love seeing these videos of these people stopping in these little backwoods bayou freaking barbecues, eating things they've never eaten before. It's fantastic. I love it. I think it's great. This is what it's all about.
It's just the cost factor of getting to the stadium. That's the thing that's really out there. I mean, the price hike on going to MetLife is wild. Absolutely wild.
Did you hear Conor Orr and Albert Breer on the MMQB this morning? Conor Orr went to the game was, the Brazil game in MetLife, and his tale of trying to get out of MetLife after the game.
Well, it's a remote stadium anyway.
That stadium is. I mean, that stadium. It's in the middle of a highway, really.
And there was no parking. There was no.
Well, yeah, because you're
public transport.
That's New York. But if you're parking off-site, you're parking 2 miles away. Like
they were charging $190 for Metro.
$190. Yeah. So imagine what it's going to be like for the World Cup final, Jesse, which is where that is held.
Crazy.
I thought that was
they're saying it's going to be $250.
I thought the World Cup finals in Dallas.
World Cup finals
no,
at
it's in
MetLife.
New York.
I just love the international fans. I got to tell you, we've had cockfights here in the stadium since every Friday night for the last 10 years, and that brings in the international fans. But this is something entirely different.
What about that question then, John?
All right, Andre. What's up, Andre? Puts a question up. Your Redskins corners are Darryl Green, Champ Bailey, but who is your nickelback? Martin Mayhew, Sean Springs, Carlos Rogers, Fred Smoot, D'Angelo Hall, or Josh Norman. In that group, I'm picking D'Angelo Hall. I like him. I always have liked him.
I like Sean Springs.
I think I'm going Springs. Springs isn't necessarily a nickelback, but
I was going to say
none of these are.
I think
but they're top corners.
I mean, honestly, if we're looking at it, the one that's really a nickel here is Fred Smoot.
Yeah, but Fred was never great.
He was an outside guy.
He was an
every down corner
shit talker, but
Fred would stick his nose in there and run.
Yeah,
that's
he
the
would.
thing, man.
He
Fred
would.
was not afraid at all to go in there and hit. I like that.
But I think Springs was the best out of them.
Fred Smoot.
You give me Carolina Josh Norman.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Are we running with Green and Champ, we're going to be running a man, so that kind of takes out Josh Norman.
What Derrick Henry did to Josh Norman immediately just takes him out of any equation that I ever want to see again. He just emasculated that man.
Carlos Rogers couldn't see until he went to fucking
San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Yeah, ridiculous.
Iraq have equalized.
I like Martin Mayhew.
Oh, really?
I had never seen so many quarterbacks throw him a direct pass and him drop it in my entire fucking life.
Right off
Like,
his
it
head.
would
It
seem like
happened in
every
the
game.
playoffs.
Right
It was in the
off.
playoffs.
It's fucking
The
so
playoffs, he had
bad.
a
Like,
walk-in pick six, and he just right off of his face mask.
so many times it just bounced right off of him. Fucking hit him in the hands, hit him in the face, hit him in the chest, and he just never could fucking pick a ball off.
And then some asshole would always go, well, you know, if they could catch, they'd make them wide receivers.
Shit. That was Troy Aikman.
Hate that shit.
Exactly. He's an asshole.
Make that 2-1.
2-1. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Haaland again. Haaland.
Has he got 2 now, has he?
Yep.
All right, let's wrap this up. I gotta go.
Yeah, let's get going
All
here.
right.
I have been enjoying the World Cup. I'm glad everybody's enjoying the World Cup. I've been enjoying talking about it with Simone and some other people over there on social media. Simone knows her shit. If you want to talk soccer,
she's German.
I know.
Of course, she knows her shit. She's a Bayern München fan.
She knows her shit about football, everything, man. So we're always glad when Simone stops by. And yeah, man, I've been digging talking to her about these kinds of things. Who's playing tonight? Oh, it's
Norway.
Right?
Norway are beating Iraq 2-1.
No, there's another game at 9:00. Way late.
Argentina.
Argentina's
playing later,
playing.
I think.
That's Lionel Messi. I'll watch that some. Yeah. Last night I was hate watching Iran. Whatever. Whatever. Those guys are just guys. They don't have any control.
It's Iran.
Iran.
They're out of the country now. Anyway.
You're right. I said it the Alabama way.
Yeah, they're back down in Mexico. They're in Tijuana.
Yeah. They played the game and got booted the hell out of the country.
All right, we'll be back next Tuesday to come up with some more bullshit to talk about, and I'll try to fucking write a top 10 before 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. I actually started this one today at 5:05. You can tell, huh? All right.
You got it out, then. You got it out.
Well, yeah, you know what? Y'all got to feed me topics, otherwise I can't think about it. I don't have brain space for it. My work keeps up so much stuff. By the way, this week I'm going to go watch Blue Angels. It's going to be fucking cool. Yep. All right, everybody. We will see y'all next time that we see y'all. Until then, peace.